Something weird is happening with Xbox again, and nobody could seem to agree on what's really going on. Over the weekend, reports started spreading that both Target, or Target as the rich folk would say, and Walmart might be scaling back or even removing Xbox from their storefronts entirely. And before anyone screams, fake news, this wasn't just one random Reddit post, guys. Multiple employees from different stores in different regions all said the same thing, that new planograms for the upcoming holiday season didn't include Xbox. Now, if you don't know what a planogram is, that's basically the retail floor plan for what products get shelf space and which ones don't. When Xbox suddenly disappears from those, especially during a holiday season, it usually means something's shifting, maybe a rebrand, maybe a full pullout. And it wasn't just Reddit rumors either, guys. Costco and Sam's Club not too long ago started liquidating their Xbox stock, like getting rid of it completely. Entire pallets of consoles were marked down. That's not normal. That's not just, oh, we're going to clear out some stuff. That's what happens when a retailer wants to clear the shelf fast. And we talked about this the other day because something's afoot at the Circle K here, guys. Is Xbox quietly getting out of console production? Are they no longer going to be selling their products? The other day, the rumor was circulating that stores were being told to destroy their products, to not even mark them down, to quietly get rid of them, and nobody knows what's going on. I've seen people in my comments saying that they work at Walmart and that they're moving them to a smaller shelf space. But you got to think about it. For a holiday season, if you're running some kind of product, you want to be visible. That's what scale is. You want people to see your product so you can make profit for the holiday season. If Xbox was still serious about being a competitor in the gaming industry, why would they be scaling down? Why would they be getting rid of product? Something's not adding here, guys. But here's where it starts to get messy when you really take a big look at this. There's Xbox journalists out there that are instantly jumping in with debunking this whole story. There's articles like from Windows Central, which we covered in the last video, that started popping up saying this was all quote unquote misinformation. It's just a big misunderstanding. They quoted Xbox PR lines like, we continue to sell Xbox consoles and accessories both in stores and online. That's just words, literal evidence, literal photos they're showing elsewhere. And I know people in my last comment section were saying the photo that I used in my thumbnail was from 3 years ago. That's inconsequential. That has nothing to do. That's the thumbnail. If you go on Twitter, if you go on Reddit, you go on social media, you'll see people actively posting how their retail stores look like in the Xbox sections. It's nothing that is a secret. It's nothing that's being misinformed. And if we think about the wording, right, that they're using, we continue to sell Xbox consoles. That's not the same as saying we're expanding our Xbox presence. It's literally corporate speak for relax. There's nothing to see here. All is fine. Like that dog with the meme in the kitchen drinking his coffee with fire everywhere, right? Now, there is a journalist that was on X, Cade from comicbook.com, who reached out to Target directly, and Target responded to them saying that Xbox products are still being sold, but that some listings aren't showing up online because they're sold out. So let's take a look at that tweet at this moment here, guys, because it's kind of interesting to see the corporo speak or the Target corporate or Xbox. It's almost like they're hiding stuff. Why can't they just give us the truth? Here is the tweet in question. You can see Target has provided a statement to me following rumors that Xbox games and hardware is no longer being sold in the store. The spokesperson noted that Xbox products are still being sold at Target in store and online. And again, this is a gaming writer at Comic Book, and I believe they've also worked on Rolling Stone and Screen Rant. So this is a journalist. And here's a screenshot that says we continue to sell Xbox consoles, games, and accessories both in stores and on Target.com. Select items are currently not showing up on Target because they're sold out, but once available again, consumers will see them on Target.com. Very interesting. And then there's some more updates underneath. Seen some confusion over this. This was a statement provided to me by Target's PR team, not customer service or someone working at a store. This is an official statement, not some teenager in the electronics department that doesn't know what the hell is going on. Laugh out loud. So, this is the PR company of Target, the PR Target employees. My personal take, there's a lot of weirdness around an Xbox, and I have no idea what to make of it. I do believe Target probably is officially still selling Xbox stuff, but maybe Xbox isn't providing product at scale like it was a few years ago, and things are slowing down. I can't imagine there's a ton of demand for a $650 console right now, so Xbox probably may not be manufacturing as much Series X units, and therefore stores just don't have them. Which makes sense because they raised the prices. They raised the prices of Xbox Series consoles not too long ago. 5-year old console going up in price. It makes no sense. But yeah, I don't see people wanting to pay that much. So maybe this is what they're doing in the meantime. But to me, something's fishy. Something's not right. And again, they're not showing up online because they're sold out. Well, sold out of what exactly? The Xbox Series X isn't exactly flying off of store shelves right now. Most stores have them collecting dust. So are they really sold out, or is Target quietly pulling back stock and hiding behind vague corporate statements? And I've seen people message me and post comments even on other people's videos claiming that Target has already stopped carrying Xbox altogether. One person even sent a photo of their Target name badge to prove it. There was no Xbox section, it was completely gone. Now, could that be one store's decision? Possibly. Local Target's inventories can change, but when you see it happening at multiple chains, like again Costco, Sam's, Target, and even reports from Walmart employees themselves, it starts to look less like coincidence and more like a slow fade out that nobody's wanting to admit. And honestly, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they want to admit it? Xbox hardware sales have been sluggish all year. The Game Pass prices went up to $30 per month, 360 a year. That's ridiculous. Exclusive games are few and far between. Even after the Activision merger, Microsoft's been laying people off left and right. Every hey, don't worry, we're fine PR statement turns out to be wrong and is usually followed by a contradiction that shows otherwise. Remember when they said the Activision deal wouldn't cause layoffs? Layoffs happened. Game price of Game Pass wouldn't go up. Yeah, right. The price exactly did. Perfect Dark was progressing well, but then it got canceled, completely shut down, and they've cried trust us so many times that fans have stopped listening. I think there's a ton of mistrust in the Microsoft Xbox brand at this point. So when people see missing consoles, missing catalog listings, empty store shelves, liquidation sales, can you really blame people for being skeptical and thinking that Xbox is closing down? But here's the bigger picture, though, and why this story actually matters. We're literally heading into an all digital future here, guys. Retail shelf space is shrinking across the board. Xbox is the first major casualty of this. If you're someone who still buys physical games or just like seeing gaming represented in stores, this is a warning sign, guys. If Microsoft is okay letting their retail presence fade, that's basically them saying we don't need stores anymore. And everything is going to become subscription based. We're going to have cloud gaming, Game Pass, no disc, no displays, no competition for shelf space. And while that might sound convenient for some people, one day your favorite games are going to vanish because the service says they're not available in your region. They're going to delist those. And if Xbox gets away with this, the rest of the industry is going to follow. Sony and Nintendo will go all digital, whether you like it or not. So, yeah, maybe Target's PR team right now is saying everything's fine. But looking at the history, the layoffs, the delistings, the quiet retail pushbacks, I think we're watching something bigger happen here, which is a slow retreat from the traditional gaming market for Xbox. And when that becomes official, the same journalists that are calling everyone misinformed are going to have to backpedal once again. And just like they did with every other Xbox controversy, they always walk back with the tail between their legs. But that's just my take. What do you guys think? Is Xbox being phased out of stores, or is this all overblown Reddit noise? Drop your thoughts in the comment sections down below, because I think the truth is a lot closer than Microsoft wants to admit. And don't forget to hit that sub button. Subscribe. We're on the road to 100,000. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, peace out.